Continuing coverage of Ball State basketball here on ballstatesports.com. Today we're joined by head men's basketball coach of the Ball State Cardinals, James Whitford, and it's got to be a fun time for you because your first schedule is coming out and you kind of know what the slate's going to be for your first group of guys.
Yeah, it is. It's a real exciting time, and not only that, but we're 10 days away from practice here, so this is the fun time of year in college basketball.
Talk to me a little bit about what's in store. I know you've got a lot of interesting road trips and a lot of tough opponents in the non-conference.
We have a really rigorous non-conference schedule. We're going out to Salt Lake City to play Utah. We're going up to Milwaukee to play Marquette. Two real tough challenges. We've kept alive some great local rivalries, playing Indiana State, which is one of college basketball's longest rivalries, and in Valparaiso we're playing, and then have some great home games, playing Butler at home, which should be a lot of fun for the fans here, and as well as Southeast Missouri State at home, and all in all, it should be a really tough schedule top to bottom.
Talk to me about the process for you coming in, kind of figuring out exactly what you wanted out of a schedule and how you put it together.
Well, we had to make some decisions, both short-term and long-term. When we arrived here, we had a lot of road games scheduled and very few home games. So eventually we have to even that out. But, our thought process was really we wanted to maintain the local rivalries. I think that's important for the state of Indiana and for our fans. And we really wanted to make sure that each year we're bringing in a marquee name for our fan base, for our players to look forward to challenge ourselves, and not just playing Marquette and Utah on the road, but getting those at home. So we're able to get Butler at home this year, which is great, and we're excited about that. And then Utah, the reason we're playing that game is in year 3 for us. They're returning the game here, and obviously that game's meaningful. They're both a Pac-12 opponent, plus the historical ties with where Majerus went. So I think for us, we always want to play a tough schedule. We always want to maintain good local rivalries, and probably the most important thing for us is that each year we can put that marquee game on our schedule for our fans and for our players.
How does it test you with these types of opponents? You look at the schedule that this team had last year with Indiana, with Purdue, obviously with Butler, which is back again. When you play these Marquettes and these Utahs, especially going on the road, and those are long trips, that's a lot of trip time, it's a lot of kind of chemistry building time, and then certainly that caliber of an opponent tells you a lot about yourself early.
Yeah, I love to challenge our team because it's really where you learn the most about your team. Your weaknesses get exposed in a hurry when you play top 25 programs, and I like the challenge of it. I'm not afraid of losing at all. What I want to do is learn about our team so that we can attack those weaknesses and continue to get better, and I think those opportunities will give us that.
I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about the process for you right now, getting these guys into shape to play those games. Walk me through what you're allowed to do before practice starts and how that's gone.
Well, right now we're at 2 hours a week on court with the basketball, and that's we take advantage of that. We go 3 times a week for 40 minutes at a time, and then there's a lot of conditioning to just get their bodies ready for practice, which starts September 28th. So it's really a busy time because we're also traveling for recruiting. So we're either out recruiting or we're here doing something with our guys, and that kind of dual monster, so to speak, comes to an end when practice starts, and then we're basically here full time.
James, certainly an exciting time as you start barreling toward practice starting and then the beginning of the season starting, and I appreciate you stopping by.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.